All right, today we're going to pull back the curtain on a piece of tech that, honestly, you use every single day and you probably don't even realize it. Think of it like this invisible engine that's powering a massive part of your digital world. I mean, from the second you wake up to the shows you're binging late at night.
So let me kick things off with a question. What in the world do your phone, Netflix, and, get this, NASA all have in common? I mean, they couldn't seem more different, right?
Well, believe it or not, the answer is actually pretty simple. All of them. They're all connected by one single and incredibly powerful programming language.
And yep, that language is Java. You've definitely seen that little coffee cup logo around, but what is it really? Okay, to put it super simply, Java is a tool that developers use to build all kinds of software. And its real superpower? Code written in Java can run on pretty much any device. That's why it's everywhere, from the apps on your phone to these huge back-end systems. And just think of those as the digital engine room, the stuff running behind the curtain that makes the internet actually work.
Okay, so to really get how big of a deal this is, we don't need to dive into a bunch of complicated code or anything. Nope. We just need to follow you through a pretty typical day.
Okay, so let's start with your morning. The second that alarm on your Android phone goes off, that's Java. The whole operating system is built on it, which is a huge reason why so many different apps can run on so many different kinds of phones. Then, maybe you're on your commute, listening to Spotify. Well, Java is that invisible engine in the background, managing that gigantic music library and making sure your favorite playlist streams without a hitch. And later, when you're ready to head home and you open up Uber, yep, Java is there too, powering all the complex stuff that has to happen to match you with a driver in just a few seconds. See? It's like the silent, super reliable thread that just runs through your whole day. But, okay, its influence goes way, way beyond just your personal apps. Let's zoom out a bit, because Java is literally the backbone for some of the biggest names on the entire internet. I mean, think about it. When you have to serve hundreds of millions of people all at the same time, you need something that is just rock solid, something incredibly robust and reliable. And for so many of the tech giants out there, Java's that go-to choice. Take Amazon, for example. That whole sprawling e-commerce empire, with all its crazy complex logistics and payment systems, it leans heavily on Java's stability. Or how about Netflix? You know, the service that makes up a huge chunk of all internet traffic? They use Java to power their massive content delivery network, which is the magic that makes your show start instantly. And then you've got LinkedIn, connecting almost 1 billion professionals. They use Java to handle all that insane traffic and data smoothly. We're talking about companies that are literally betting their entire business on this language.
All right, so we've seen Java in our pockets. We've seen it powering the giants of the internet. But here's where its reach gets kind of surprising. It actually stretches into the worlds of entertainment and even scientific exploration in ways you would probably never, ever guess.
Because you see, it turns out Java has this whole other creative side. It's not just about managing data and processing transactions behind the scenes.
In fact, get this, one of the most beloved, best-selling video games of all time exists entirely because of Java. You guessed it, Minecraft. That whole gigantic, randomly generated world of blocks and crafting and pure creativity that has captivated millions, that is a Java application. I mean, this just perfectly shows how incredibly versatile this language is, right? It can build the system that processes your Amazon order and a world where you can go fight dragons. That's just wild. But wait, we can go even bigger. I mean, much, much bigger. We're going from a digital world made of blocks to a digital version of our entire planet.
So this right here, this is NASA's Whirlwind software. It's basically a 3D virtual globe that scientists and developers use to show all kinds of geographic data. We're talking weather patterns, airplane flight paths, you name it. It is a serious scientific tool for monitoring and understanding our planet. And it's built, yep, you guessed it, using Java.
So just stop and think about that range for a second. From the apps you carry around in your pocket every single day, all the way to the incredibly sophisticated software that scientists at NASA are using to visualize and explore our entire world. I mean, that is the unbelievable scale we're talking about with Java.
So when you pull all of this together, your phone, Netflix, Minecraft, even NASA, one thing becomes crystal clear.
Java really is the invisible, powerful engine that's driving a huge, huge part of your digital life. It's one of the most important pieces of tech in the modern world, just quietly and reliably working away behind the scenes to make so much of what we do online even possible.
Yeah, it's pretty much invisible, but it is everywhere. And that kind of leaves us with one final thought, doesn't it?
What other powerful, invisible engines are out there, shaping your world in ways you've never even thought about?